Hello everyone and happy Shredder's Revenge release week. Yeah, I know it felt like we would never get here, but we're here. It's actually happening at the end of this week. Can you believe it? We talked about this game so much last week and for good reason. I was catching up on a few video topics in relation to the game that I missed previously, and then all of a sudden the next day, we got like a whole bunch of news at once. Okay, it was just like, hey, here, everything you want to know about the game, here, take it, take it. Oh, it was at Game Fest if you didn't know. So to recap, last week we talked about the behind the scenes video that they dropped. Within that video, they talked in depth about the different modes that'll be in the game, the target demographic for the game, who all they hope will purchase it, and then the next video that followed up after that was a recap of the Game Fest reveals, that being 6-player co-op, Casey Jones, and the freaking release date. Yeah, Turtles fans were eating good last week. But look, there were so many things that happened at once, I kind of forgot to cover even more things that were revealed within that time, maybe before the Game Fest thing, during the Game Fest thing, after it, that I just haven't covered. So now I'm going to try to play catch up and cover as much stuff as I can. But today we're solely going to talk about the physical release for Shredder's Revenge, because this is something that we talked about in previous videos, and I never really got the chance to update you guys on what the answer was, just in case you're still curious. I theorize that Limited Run will probably do something for it, but before I give you the answer of what's going on with the physical release of TMNT Shredder's Revenge, if you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell right next to it. That way you don't miss a single video that I post. If you end up enjoying this video, make sure to leave a like and share it around with anyone you think may be interested. And a comment down below always goes a long way. Is Shredder's Revenge getting a physical release? Yes. Okay, there you go. That's your answer. Thanks so much for watching. I'm kidding. We're going to talk about it. So I think it's pretty safe to say we all knew that this was going to be a digital game. Like, that would be the default. Then it was just a question of, will we have the option to get the game physically? And yeah, limited run games came through as they always do, and we're getting some physical copies. This is for the US, by the way. Not saying that it's not coming elsewhere, but the editions that I will be talking about in this video are the US editions, I believe. So if I miss anything, just know that's why I'm only talking about the versions that are coming out here in the US. But yeah, let's see what we got. What are you providing us? Limited run games for a physical copy of Shredder's Revenge. Okay, so in Friday's video, I meant to mention this. The game's super affordable. I think it's like 25 bucks for the digital copy. Like, what the heck? If you're going to get the game physically, you're going to be paying a bit more. So it's around the $35 price range for a standard copy. So yeah, for your standard consoles, if you want a boxed physical edition, the quote unquote standard cut, sorry. Yeah, that's going to be around 35 bucks. Now, what all is included in this standard edition? I'm sure you're asking. Well, let me provide you with some answers. You will be getting a physical copy of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. I would hope so. That would suck. You know, you get a standard copy and you open it up. It's like, no, nothing's here. Or you're, I don't know, greeted to a copy of Sonic Boom, Rise of Lyric. I don't know. Listen, I love reversible covers, I do. Let me tell you my whole thing, okay? I'll get into it. For me, if there's a reversible cover, if you give me that option, I'm gonna wanna buy 2 copies so I can have one displaying one side of the cover and the other one flipped the other way around. It's terrible, I know. It's horrible, but that's just me. But hey, I'm glad the option is there for the people that are reasonable and will just buy one and will just flip it whenever they feel like it. You get a booklet. I love how that's a feature, like a little bonus throw-in. I'm assuming they mean like an instruction manual and, you know, cool artwork within the booklet. It's sad that has to be listed as like a bonus now. Like, that used to be standard. You know, you get a game, there's a booklet in there. That's what I'm assuming it is. It doesn't really say anything beyond booklet here, but you get a booklet, so that's cool. That's really cool. You get a Sprite sticker sheet. That's really cool. Another weird thing about me in regards to something that's packaged in here, stickers, I have a hard time removing them from like the little thingy when you first get a sticker and putting it on something else. So a lot of the time I just hoard stickers with how they are. It's a terrible habit that I have, like just stick it on a thing, but I can't. That's neither here nor there. You don't want to hear about me. You want to hear about this game. I'll get back to it, okay? Leave me alone. Gosh. Redeemable Pizza Hut coupon, however you say it. How do you pronounce the word? Let me know in the comments below. I'm curious. But yeah, I mean, if you're into Pizza Hut, there you go. You get that. That's kind of neat. It's kind of neat seeing TMNT team up with the pizza place again. That's it's nostalgic. But yeah, that's everything in the standard edition. But no, wait, there's more. There are more editions. You know, if you want to splurge a little bit more, then here you go. You got another option. We're going to look at the classic edition, which is exclusive to consoles, much like the standard edition. In this version, I think you get everything from before, surely? Yes, you do. Everything everything from the standard edition you get in the classic edition, but with the bonus of a steelbook and a classic Turtles VHS style packaging with original art. Thanks, Steve. That's the name of the artist, by the way, Steve Levine. So that's cool. That's going to come in at around $65. It is a pretty big jump for, you know, a couple more things, but hey, I think that the VHS packaging looks really cool. And the steelbook, you know, can't go wrong with the steelbook. Now here we go. I know we've been talking about consoles for a bit, but hey, PC? Yeah, we're getting something too on PC. The PC Big Box Edition. Sounds hefty, I know. This one's coming in at around $60, okay? Now what are you getting in here exactly? What's going to be the bang for your buck? Well, let's take a look and see PC Big Box packaging. That's cool. It looks like it's the same artwork that you get with the VHS copy that you would get if you picked up the classic edition of the standard, no, not the standard, the classic edition of the console game. So sorry, all this terminology and stuff is getting confusing, but not because they formatted it wrong. It's just I'm reading it incorrectly, so it's on me. Don't blame Limited Run or Tribute or anyone affiliated with this. This is all my doing. Sorry. Game disc in a jewel case. That's kind of cool. A steelbook. You get another steelbook. That's cool. Assuming you're buying both versions if you have it made like that. Booklets. Ooh, one up on the consoles. Multiple booklets. Maybe I was wrong about the booklet I was talking about earlier. You know, standard booklets that you would get all the time when you bought a game back in the day. I don't know what it is. I'm kind of curious. I need to look more into that. You get a whole mouse pad, by the way, with friggin' like mousers on it. Genius. And a USB stick containing a digital copy of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. That's goated. You don't get much better than that. The whole game on a specially designed Shredder's Revenge USB stick. Honestly, I might splurge and get this version. I'm not gonna lie. But hey, listen here. If you want to show off, right? If you want to be bold and show everyone what you're made of, that you're willing to spend the green on our green heroes in a half shell, well, the Radical Edition is gonna be for you. Coming in at a whopping $200 for both consoles and PC. They're covering all across the board here. You wanted a physical copy? Well, they said, let's give you multiple choices. So you could just splurge, spend all your money. And they delivered. Listen here. They've got some good stuff in here. So I'm going to list it off for you. You can make your decision. For $200, the Radical Edition includes an exclusive Playmates Toys Shredder action figure. Packaging and all. From Playmates, like the original manufacturers of all the TMNT shows. And the movies too. I'm pretty sure they did all the main toy lines from 87 all the way to Rise. A CD soundtrack. Do you hear me? A CD soundtrack. I know people think CDs are like ancient now. Maybe they are. They're still pretty common in my everyday life, so I kind of want that. You get a whole strategy guide. You know, in case you're feeling lost and like a little baby that needs your handheld. I'm completely joking. I'm a sucker for strategy guides. I just wanted to make a joke there. I don't take it seriously. I would be using it if I had access to it, to be completely honest. You get a blister packed copy of the game. Like the game comes in the same packaging that an 87 TMNT action figure would come in. Like, that's insane. Who thinks of that? That's a genius. It looks pretty cool, honestly. And to top it all off, you get a big box, a large collector's box with original art yet again by Steve Levine. Oh, you thought that was it? No, that's not all, folks. We got a little bit more. Now, not in terms of the game itself. Those are all the physical versions you can get within the United States. But we do have one more treat related to the game that I wanted to talk about, because the CD in one of those editions that I talked about reminded me, Shredder's Revenge is releasing the soundtrack on vinyl. They have like a limited edition version, a standard version, and a CD. I might get all three. No, honestly, I don't even know where to start. I've never been this out of it, I don't think, when making a Shredder's Revenge video. Like, I'm stumbling over all of my words. I'm all in the clouds. I'm floating around. Normally, I can like keep a pretty consistent tone throughout a video, but right now I'm so excited because it's coming in like 3 days and I just don't know how to act. So I suggest if you want to see how the speed of these videos normally go, check out some of the older videos on Shredder's Revenge. I have a ton. A lot of people really enjoy the community in the comment section and the conversations that we have. So again, highly encourage you, go back and watch those videos. And yeah, hope you liked the breakdown of everything that you can get if you pick up a copy of this game. Let me know what edition you're going to get. Are you going to get any of the soundtracks, the vinyls, the CDs? And we'll talk about it down in the comments below. Do you think the pricing is fair? Oh yeah, last thing, where are you going to play the game? What platform? I love to ask that for reasons. For science. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell right next to it. That way you don't miss a single video that I post. If you ended up enjoying this video, make sure to leave a like and share it around with anyone you think may be interested. And a comment down below always goes a long way. And as always, I've been Geekly, you've been awesome, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Cowabunga dudes, it's almost here. The wait's almost over.